Retro right here, coming at you with another pickups video. Today is April 5th, 2014. The reason why I'm doing this a day early is because majority of this stuff is already prior sold, so I want to get it shipped out and wrapped out, and the other stuff I want to put up on eBay, as well as do a few trades tomorrow at my local stores. I did the same thing last week, so what I'm going to do before I get into this video is I'm going to go over two trades I did with two fellow YouTubers. The first trade was with N64 Hermit. I wound up getting a complete in box copy of Sonic & Knuckles, as well as Sonic 3 complete in box. I'm going to put a link to his channel below. The next one I did was a trade with B. Kirk 0510. He sent me a complete copy of Wind Waker. Thank you guys. I received them. I love them. I can't wait to do another trade with you. Alright, we're going to jump right into this video. I first went to, on Sunday, my local pawn shop and gaming stores because it was raining out here. I was able to get Link for $10, which I have the box and manual for, so now I have a complete copy of this. I was able to get for $42 Final Fantasy Legends, so now I have all the Legends. This is the only reason why I didn't show you guys this. The store had it for over a year, and I've been hemming and hawing about it, but finally I brought in some games that I really didn't care about. Games that had no value on eBay that were selling for $3 to $5 on eBay. Some were selling for $6, and I really don't like selling those cheap games, and nobody wanted them in prior videos, so brought them to the store, did a trade. I also picked up Steel Rain, Kingdom Hearts manual, Dissidia manual, which I needed because I have the complete copy now. Like I said, I wound up only paying out of pocket like $3 or $4 for this. It was actually $3.59 was my total that I owed the store. So very happy to get that stuff. The pawn shop I went to, I was able to get Dragon Quest Swords for $5. I heard it was a terrible game, but still, it's for $5. How can you pass it up? All right, so now we're going to go into the flea markets. Thursday night I got home. I knew this whole weekend was going to be beautiful outside. People were going to do some flea markets, so grabbed the paper, went on the local websites, Craigslist, G-Sale, and art sales, estate sales. I went on everything, mapped out my days. I contacted a couple people in advance to try to get a few things. Unfortunately, those didn't pan out. But one that didn't have a contact was on Craigslist. He said that he had Nintendo, Super Nintendo, N64, all with games. DS system, another DS system, DS Lite, all with a ton of games. And he said, oh yeah, did I mention I have games? Xbox systems. He said the flea markets start at 8 a.m. I lived about an hour and a half away from him, so I left at 6. I got there at like 7:30, 7:45. He was already, and this was on Friday. He was already set up, rocking and rolling, and I'm watching a guy cart off all the video games in his car and leaving. So I missed it by just a hair. Unfortunately, he beat me to it. So on another website that wasn't Craigslist, it was G-Sales. Someone said that they were posting their children have moved out, so they're liquidating all their stuff. Toys, games, everything. They listed Nintendo, Super Nintendo, N64, GameCube, Dreamcast, Sega Genesis, Sega CD, PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, Game Boy, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, all with games, all hookups, everything. So I went to their house the day before. Their sale was on Saturday. They did it Saturday and Sunday. I got there Friday around 11 a.m. I didn't have to be in work until 1. So I knocked on their door. Lady answered, and she said, sorry, you're too late. Someone knocked on my door last night when I did the posting and bought everything for $100. The other guy in New Jersey sold everything for $150. So I was kind of upset driving. So I said, you know what? While I'm in this new area, why don't I go to a couple thrift stores and stuff? I was able to come up to a really good store, and I got a complete in box power set. The only thing it's missing is the styrofoam. The box is in rough shape, has some tape on it, but still It's 100% there, works perfectly. I also got from him a N64 with 4 controllers, GoldenEye, the hookups, memory card, Atari Anthologies factory sealed, Silent Hill Shattered Memories. It's missing the manual, and the game, the UMD thing has a little crack right there. And also Wii Sports Resorts. I wound up paying $105 for everything. The only reason why it was $105 was because I had to pay sales tax where I was at, because it was a store, and that's where it worked out to be $105. I went to local Goodwill in that area. I found Pokemon X for $20. So very happy to get that. Add that to my collection. Okay, the next thing, I went to another pawn shop, and I was able to get a ton of really good stuff. I got Time Crisis 4, big box, and everything is inside. And these, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And these Xbox 360 and Wii games. Lord of the Rings, The Battle of the Middle of the Earth 2. This is actually factory sealed. I didn't know how rare and expensive this game is. This is like a $60 game, so very happy to get that. Banjo-Kazooie for the 360. Tales of Symphonia for the Wii. Halo Wars. Halo 3. Call of Jared's Bound with Blood. And Fable 3. The Xbox games were $2 a piece, even the sealed one. The Wii game was $5. Time Crisis was $15. Very happy with that. Alright, so now we're going to jump into the flea market. I woke up at 5 a.m. today. My area really wasn't doing a lot of sales, so I went to the next closest county over to me, which was about an hour away. So I woke up at 5 a.m., got there around 6:15, by the time you wake up, to get going. Got there around like 6:15. A couple sales started at 7. The first thing that I got at the sales was Tails action figure. She wanted $3, but I got that, and Kingdom Hearts necklace, which I thought would have been worth more money, but I really didn't even look at it. This thing is extremely cheaply made, but still, nonetheless, I paid $6 for both of them. I asked her if she had any video games. She told me she has a ton of video games, but there's no way she would part with any of them. So I was like, alright. So I went to the next sale. The next sale had, a few things for me. Let's see, where did I put it? Oh, right here. Okay. First thing I was able to get there was a PS2 Fat for $2. It's actually the quietest system I've ever had, so I'm going to switch it with mine. And then she said that her son was sleeping, that give me her phone number and give my phone number to her, and she'd call me as soon as he woke up. So I swung back to the house a couple hours later, and I was able to get Battlefield 4 complete for the 360, BioShock Infinite complete, Simpsons Road Rage complete, Halo Wars missing the manual, Forza 3 complete, Left 4 Dead complete, Call of Duty Black Ops complete, Halo Odyssey missing the... I had the campaign CD, I don't know what the other CD was. Morrowind Oblivion, Skyrim. I was able to get that stack for $25. Was very happy with it. And the kid said that his friends were sleeping, that as soon as they woke up, if they had anything else, he'd give me a call. Also, they had Super Smash Melee, Luigi's Mansion, and Mario Stars Baseball. Unfortunately, he traded these games a long time ago, so I was able to get the cases for free. Alright, we go to the next flea market. It was actually a huge flea market inside a mall. So what I was able to do was I got Star Wars Battlefront 2 complete, as well as Star Wars Battlefront, missing the manual. I paid $15 for both of those. He wanted 10 for Battlefront 2 and 5 for Battlefront, so I kind of thought that that was worth it. And I was able to get Mario Kart for 10 and a nunchuck and Wii remote for 3 from that same guy. He had listed 15 and 7. I was able to get it for 13. Then I left that sale. There really wasn't, much. People weren't really setting up, and I heard that there was a giant community sale right down the street. So I went to the giant community sale, and here's what I was able to get. I got Pac-Man Plug and Play. It says $2. Paid $1 for it. Got a PlayStation 2 Fat for $10. Got a complete in box Jeopardy for the NES for $3. Alright. Got an Xbox 360 with the hard drive, controller, hookups for $10. She told me it had the red ring. I'm just going to take it to GameStop. I'm going to put it on my pre-order for Tales of Symphonia. I'm sorry, not Tales of Symphonia. Tales of... I can't remember what it was, but it's Tales, the second one for the PS3. So I think GameStop gives you $35 for a broken system with all the hookups. Plus, I'm going to get 40% extra, so I'm going to wind up getting like $49. I only paid $10 for it. Alright, so I went back to the other sale that had the rest of the people setting up, and I was able to get some NES games. And the guy said that they were $2 a piece, 3 for $5. So I got Hogan's Alley, Baseball Stars, and Mario Duck Hunt. So I paid $5 for those. As I was leaving, I said, you know what? Will you take $5 for the other games? He said, sure. Excite Bike, Ice Hockey, another Jeopardy, Bases Loaded 1, and Jack Nicklaus Golf. So I paid $5, kind of paid close to what they're worth, but realistically, they're NES games, so I was kind of happy to get them. Alright, the next thing was, I thought I was done, and I did everything, but I saw a PlayStation 2 Slim, asked the guy how much did he want for the Slim, and he told me that he wanted $10 for the Slim, and he had a stack of games, which I'm going to show you in a second, really wasn't that good, for $5 for the stack of games, and then he wanted $10 for the wheel that I'm about to show you. I wound up getting everything for $20, and the reason why the Slim was so cheap was because he only had the power supply and cables. Unfortunately, he didn't check the steering wheel box because the rest of it, the memory card and the controllers were inside it. Here are the games that I got. PGA Tour 07, NHL 06, Namco Museum Volume 1, Lemmings, Monopoly, In Your House, Ratchet & Clank Deadly Assault, Sports Game, Simpsons, the game, Civilization Complete, 2 more sports games. This is the steering wheel that I got. It's the Logitech one. These steering wheels are worth quite a bit of money, and actually I plugged it in. It works fantastic, comes with everything inside it, in excellent shape, and I might actually keep this because it's really fun to play Gran Turismo because the steering wheel counterbalances with you, and it's really fun. So what I thought I was doing was going to another yard sale, but unfortunately I was going back to that same community sale, just in a different part of the area, and I was able to get these 3 games for $10. Wii Sports, Donkey Kong Country Returns, and Mario Galaxy. He said that he had no video games, and then she goes, yeah, you have those Wii games. He brought a bunch of games out, and unfortunately these were the only ones that were worth picking up. So I paid $10 for those. Went to another guy's house, and unfortunately I was a couple minutes too late. He sold an Odyssey with 50 games. Everything was complete in box. An Atari 2600 with 20 games. Everything was complete in box. Unfortunately, didn't work out. I just missed it. But after convincing him to go back in his house, he found a Game Boy Color, complete with battery pack, Mario, Harry Potter and Chamber of Secrets, complete in box, and the gem of them all, Legend of Zelda Oracle of Seasons, box kind of in, rough shape, but still, I paid 20 bucks for all that. Very happy with it. And then I go to another sale. Mom's on the telephone, and the son's playing on a DS Lite. And I ask him, do you guys have any video games? And he goes, no, we don't have anything. The only thing I own is this DS Lite right here. And the mom goes, no, we have a Wii inside. So he goes inside. He comes out with Wii, all the hookups, 2 controllers, 2 nunchucks, 2 Rock Band adapters, and a stack of games. Games are Wii Play, Monster Truck Jams, 2K10 Baseball, Guitar Hero, Carnival Games, Big Hunt Games, Winter Sports, another Wii Sports, NHL 2011, which is actually like a $15 game, Wii Fit Plus, with the balance board, Firefighter, Family Feud, Game Party, Price is Right, 2K9 Baseball, and fan favorites deck of sports. We wound up settling for 30 bucks on all that stuff, and I was like, okay, you sure you don't have anything else inside? And he goes, I'm positive, but let me just go double check. Came out with a factory sealed PlayStation 2, a PlayStation generic memory card, Crash Warp, Warzone, Tony Hawk Pro Skater, and lo and behold, another DS Lite. He said he had no clue that he owned this. Inside it was Mario Kart DS. I wound up getting all that stuff for $10. So the moral this weekend is get there first. Always ask about video games. Even if someone said we just sold everything, ask them for something else. Always ask. I also was able to get, for another 10 bucks at another local flea market on the way home, another PS2. So I got 3 fats and 1 slim. So, moral story, always ask, guys. Sorry this video is a lot longer than usual. I'm thinking that maybe next week that I might consolidate, the junkier stuff not show and just show the better stuff. Let me know in the comments below what you think I should do to make the video a little bit shorter. Should I shoot 2 videos, stuff that I'm keeping versus stuff that I'm, bought at the auction or in the flea markets? Let me know what you think I should do. Comments in below. Always like and subscribe to my channel. Also, I'm going to put a link to my Facebook and my Instagram. As always, thanks for watching and have a great day.